What's going on, everybody? And I hope you're enjoying your Thursday morning so far. NYG Jeffy T85 here. I apologize about my face. Allergic reactions, they suck, but what can you do about it? You got to still keep going and keep pushing out the content as much as you can, even if you're incapacitated or not. But I've been talking about the Mets for at least the past few weeks, about this team being dead, this team being not fun, this team being uninteresting, this team not really giving this fan base anything to really get behind. With just horrible pitching, not enough timely hitting, not enough big hits, not enough to get this fan base generated and excited. Guess what? Last night was the first time in a long time this Mets fan base could be genuinely excited about this baseball team. That was last night one of the most exciting baseball games for the Mets this season. Starting off with the first home run since he came up, Mark Vientos. Vientos comes up in the fourth inning and he smashes a 2-run home run in the bottom of the seventh. After the Mets were trailing 2-0 and Vientos tied it 2-2. Then the Rays take a 5-2 lead. Right afterwards, the Mets pitching, Senga actually had a terrific pitching game. 6 innings, 3 hits given up, 1 earned run, but he struck out 12 Rays in that game. 12 Rays he struck out in 6 innings pitched. The bullpen didn't get the job done, though. Jeff Brigham gave up a home run overall. He gave up that home run to Lowe in the bottom of the seventh, or Siri in the bottom of the seventh, top of the seventh. Then you had Lowe that hit a home run against Ottavino. Nogosic also gave up a hit and a run. And even David Robertson struggled a little bit. And the Mets were down in this point by the score of 5-2 going into the bottom of the ninth. And lo and behold, of all people, this is a reason why Mets fans need to get excited about the future. Francisco Alvarez comes up to the plate and smashes a 3-run game-tying home run in the bottom of the ninth inning to tie this game and send it to extra innings. And even with the Rays taking a 2-run lead in the top of the 10th and going up 7-5, this Mets team still did not go down without a fight. Nimmo's got on base with a walk. Jeff McNeil got on base with a single. And then Pete Alonso, the polar bear, in the bottom of the 10th inning, smashes a game-winning 3-run home run over center field and wins this game for the Mets 8-7. And these are these types of victories that can propel this baseball team and start turning it over. This is exactly what the doctor ordered for the New York Mets. This is exactly what this New York Mets baseball team needed. They needed a victory like this last night, and they got it. They needed a game like this, and they got it. They got the clutch hits. Vientos and Alvarez giving you a glimpse of the future. Both of them homered last night. And then Pete Alonso, what you want from your best player in the lineup. He went out there and he won this game and put the team on his back and carried this team to victory. The pitching in the bullpen was not good for the most part. Senga was great. The pitching struggled in the bullpen, though. Brigham, Ottavino, Nogosic, and Robertson all had issues pitching in the bullpen. But the fact of the matter is, when the Mets need those bats to wake up, they woke up. And it's even the best part that it wasn't. It was the young kids that got the job done. Whether it's Vientos or Alvarez. Mets ended up having 8 hits, but they made those 8 hits count. 8 hits, and it turned into 8 runs. Courtesy of the long ball. We've been all complaining about this team needing to hit more home runs. That's what they did yesterday. They were knocking that ball out of the park. Alvarez, Vientos, Alonso, and Senga. All 4 of those players deserve major kudos in helping lift this Mets team to this big victory they had yesterday. If you're a Mets fan, you should be very happy about this. In a lot of down moments so far for this baseball team, this is the type of comeback victory, not once but twice, they had that can propel this baseball team. This is the type of win that can generate excitement on this organization. The fact that this team came back not once but twice down and managed to put together this victory spells just the heart of this baseball team. Major shout out to the Mets last night. For somebody that's been hard on this team since the beginning, got to give credit where credit is due. This Mets team went out there and they had a hell of a comeback. And this Mets team now is 21-23 after that comeback victory. Now it could end up meaning nothing. It could just end up being a victory and then that's it. But either way, Mets now go into the third of this final 3-game series. Tylor Megill is on the mound, and he needs to pitch himself a better game too. Megill has been up and down. The Mets need Megill to come out there and really have himself a nice pitch game. And the Mets need to start grabbing some momentum. But you got a glimpse into the future of the New York Mets last night. With Francisco Alvarez with the game-tying home run in the bottom of the 9th. Vientos goes deep for a 2-run homer in one of his first few at-bats in the game. Only hit of the game, but he made it count. And then Pete Alonso. Polar Bear Pete hits the game-winning home run in the bottom of the 10th. In the bottom of the 10th inning. And wins this game. Phenomenal victory. Great job by the Mets. And now we're 21-23. Getting ready for tonight's game against the Tampa Bay Rays. Hit that like button if you haven't already and give us a sub to NYGJFET85. More news, updates, chatter, and game recaps surrounding the New York Mets. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Mets. If you enjoy the content, do not afraid to hit a super thanks at the bottom, the heart with the $sign in the middle. It shows your appreciation for the channel and the content creator. Always appreciate all the support you guys give me. And let me know in the comment section what you thought about yesterday's come-from-behind victory, not once but twice by the New York Mets, and your excitement, and if you're pumped up going into tonight's game against the Tampa Bay Rays in the series finale at CitiField. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Take it easy, and let's go New York Mets as always. All you got to do is you got to believe in those boys from Queens.